You're doing good. In this video, we will be comparing Patreon versus Fourthwall. We'll be looking at the features of both platforms, the pros and cons, and we'll also be looking at the pricing. And in the end, I'll be showing you which one I prefer personally. And then from there, you'll be able to make an advised decision on which platform you'd like to use going forward. We'll kick things off by looking on Fourthwall. With Fourthwall, you'll be able to sign up for completely free using your email address or your social media accounts. So whether you like to use your YouTube account, your Twitter account, or your Facebook account, or Twitch account, you will be able to use that to sign up using Fourthwall. You can also sign up for completely free on Patreon also. All you'll need is your email address. While both platforms are completely free to sign up on, they do charge a small fee for each transaction that you get. So for example, when it comes onto Patreon, with Patreon, if you're selling a digital product, for example, like an ebook, videos, audio, or so on, they will be taking a 5% fee. So for example, if I were to tap on shop right here, you can see that they charge a flat 5% transaction fee. Now, if you were to compare that to Fourthwall, with Fourthwall, if you were to sell digital products, you'll only be paying 3%. And with Fourthwall, you can also choose to sell physical products. And with physical products, you'll be able to use their platform to sell it for completely free. So you won't pay anything at all if you're selling a physical product. And also, when it comes onto membership on Fourthwall, they'll only take a 5% cut. And if we were to compare that to Patreon, with Patreon, they'll be taking a base cut of 8%, as you can see right here. And if you were to go onto the premium plan, they would be taking a 12% cut, as you can see right here. And with Patreon, you can see the different features when it compares to the pro plan. So you'll have monthly and annual subscription, membership tiers, free trials and special offers, priority customer support, engagement tools, and so on. And all of those features are available on Fourthwall for only 5%. So when it comes onto pricing, I would definitely recommend that you go onto Fourthwall. And if you overlooked it earlier, when it comes onto Fourthwall, there is a big advantage. You can also choose to sell physical products, which you cannot do on Patreon. So you can choose to sell and ship your physical products using Fourthwall for completely free. And you can also set up membership, as you can see right there, for only 5%. Now, to get started on Fourthwall, you would go onto fourthwall.com and you will tap on Start Now. After selecting Start Now, you would be redirected to a page just like this. And to get started, you would go over to the left-hand menu option, tap on Products. Then from there, you could tap on Create New Product. And if it is a case that you would like to sell a digital product, you will select that. If you would like to sell physical products, you will tap on Sell Something I Have. If you want to do print on demand, so for example, sell merch or so on, you can use Fourthwall to also do this. So this is another standout feature of Fourthwall compared to Patreon, which is why I prefer Fourthwall over Patreon. Not saying that I don't like Patreon, but when it comes on to features and pricing, I would definitely recommend that you go with Fourthwall. Once here, all you'll need to do is select the product that you would like to add your design on. You can tap on all products and you'll be able to see all categories. So you can see that there are numerous options. For example, if we were to select, let's say, this beanie hat, after you have selected it, you could select the color that you would like to use. Then you'll tap on Design Now. After selecting Design Now, all you'll need to do is upload your design. And you can create your design quite quickly for free on Canva. All you'll need to do is go onto canva.com and from there you could create a design. Let's say I would like to use this design that I had created in Canva. All I would need to do is select it, then tap on Next. After you have tapped on Next, you would give it a few seconds. And from there, you'll be redirected to your product page. You could add in the product name. Then you can set your price. So you can see that you'll be able to make $10.05 for this sale if you were to sell it for $24, and they would deal with the shipping, customer care, and everything like that. Once you're finished, you'll simply tap on publish now. After you have tapped on publish now, it will now be added to your website, and you can see your product page right here. All you'll need to do is copy the URL link and you'll be able to share it, and you can start making money online. It is as easy as that if you would like to do print on demand. And if it is a case that you would like to use Fourthwall to sell membership, you'll go over to the left hand menu option, tap on membership. From here, you can tap on perks and tiers, and you could set up the different tiers quite quickly. You can also add posts by tapping on posts. You can set up video series by tapping on video series and tapping on add new. And once you're finished doing that, if you would like to customize your Fourthwall website, you can tap on site design, and from here you can quite quickly personalize the appearance. This is another major advantage compared to Patreon. With Patreon, you are limited when it comes on to customization. In fact, I don't think they offer any form of customization. But when it comes on to Fourthwall, you can customize the layout, you can customize each section in detail to your liking. So I definitely recommend that you give Fourthwall a try. And also with Fourthwall, you'll be able to accept different payments. The only thing when it comes onto Fourthwall is they pay through Stripe, while Patreon pays through PayPal. If we were to go onto Patreon, so let's say I were to show you how Patreon works. You can sign up onto Patreon for completely free using your email address. Then from here, if you wanted to sell physical products, you would tap on shop, tap on add product, and from there you'll be able to add your products. You could also tap on membership, and from there you could start setting up your membership by tapping on add tier. You can add different tiers. After you have added the different tiers, from here you could tap on create from the left hand menu option. You can choose whether you like to create a video, audio track, poll, or so on, as you can see right here. It is quite straightforward, but it does have limited editing options. And that's it. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. If you are looking for a platform with numerous features, I would definitely recommend Fourthwall. If you are looking for a more affordable platform, I would recommend Fourthwall also. The only thing that Patreon has over Fourthwall at the moment is that they pay out with PayPal, and also Patreon is more popular at the moment. Thank you for watching.